Welcome back, everyone. Today we're in the Giants Editor, and I'm Jewel. And as you can see, we're on the Jewel's Peaceful Valley map, and we're working on the neighborhood and making all the houses, and well, not making the houses, but putting the houses in. And we're coming right along. We get there. Got a lot more to do. We're gonna go ahead and move along. We're not finished fully with everything. We're just getting them in there. Probably gonna delete this fence. I would have done it, but it was getting to be a long video, so I didn't. Let's delete that. And we need to move this ball over here. So let's take care of that. And that should be decent enough for now. It'll fall to the ground when you get in game anyway, if it's not. And we're not going to worry about all the decorating, like I said, at least not yet. We're just getting each place in there and saying, hey, here's a place, hey, there's a place. And this one, we're going to delete this fence, but I think we're going to wait till we duplicated it. Let me go ahead and duplicate it to make sure that I have it. And we'll Control D as in dog, and I duplicated it. Now we got that, so we can keep the original, so to speak. And now we'll delete this fence. I don't think that's, yeah, delete. And we're gonna adjust things. Obviously, we haven't decorated anything. We haven't finalized anything, so on that. So don't worry about that. Let's get this. We're gonna paint this. Let's just see. Come across a little bit better. A little bit better, like so. Maybe, I don't know how wide the road's gonna end up, so we'll see. That may be too wide, but we'll fix it if it is. Alright. And they'll be driving along. We'll have to adjust this again. And let's see what we got here. And what we're going to do also, there was a sign that I did not click on. Let me find it. Where is it? Is it under the map? There it is. Okay, let's get it. So there's two separate ones. Come on now. Why y'all didn't put it in a group? Okay, get up there. Get up there. What's this thing? That's a concrete wall. Okay, we're not worried about that. Uh-oh. Where's those things at? Come on now. Let's click undo. Okay, click undo again. Click F. Okay. Lift it up. We need to come on out. There we go. Where we can see it. Click on this. And now I'm looking over there in the scene graph when I do this, because if you don't, it's not going to come where you need it to. So, we're going to put this over here somewhere, roughly speaking. And where is that sign? There it is. And we're going to put this over there somewhere. Alright, so we got to figure out how we want to set that up later, but not right now. Basically, it's saying that this is private property, stay on the trail. The trail crosses private property. Access is provided by whatever. Excuse me, permission of the landowner. The landowner makes no guarantees of safety private property and accepts no liability to persons entering the property. So what we could do is, since this is all going to be trees, we could pretend there's a little area here behind their house somehow, and that they see this sign when they gotta get so far, um, because they own this land or something. I don't know, something like that. We'll see. So basically, like they see this and then they see this gate. Maybe we make some sort of a dirt trail or something in the woods, and then they come up. Maybe it'll be further over here, and obviously the ground will be adjusted, so we would have to, have it situated, and then this would be over here somewhere, so that when they got coming up toward the back of the property, that there's still trees that's going to be blocking that property, but then suddenly they're going to cross this and they're going to be on that person's land, and then they're going to be like, uh-oh, and then it's going to have maybe a road that can get them out or something. We may make one coming up, uh, or we could just make a trail where it cuts into their property just enough, you know, where it cuts in the back of their woods and just enough to get back to the other property, and so they're cutting through to get back into the woods, like a trail with like a dirt trail, a road trail with little, not like a big road, but just enough to get through to go through trees or whatever, and that they came through. Maybe it comes out over here somewhere, something like that. We'll see. We shall see. Nothing permanent. All right. So now you see we got stuff going. We're not permanent with anything. I gotta decide what to do. I want to have a house up here, but I might not want this hill quite that high. I don't know. I have to think on it. Maybe we should keep it high. Let me see. Because we're going to have trees on it, and it's going to have a real nice look to it. And this will be a foot trail later. I thought about putting the best house on the top up here. So, let me see what this house looks like. I don't know that that's the best house, so this is a decent one. We stuck it over here. Um, well, it's really the barn. That one's not so spectacular. Let's look at these. What are these? This one has that water thing, which is nice. Let me see. What is that? A silo? That's a barn. I think this is a barn. That's kind of neat. We might could stick something like that somewhere, but let me see. Okay. Okay, that's that stuff. Alright. Isn't there a house over here somewhere we were looking at? Let me see. I don't mind this barn. Actually gonna take it over there. Check the whole thing though. Make sure we don't have nothing hooked to it. Anything highlighted? Nope. And we're just gonna run this over there for, we might put this up there, I don't know. It may look like an eyesore being on the hill though, we'll see. We shall see. We'll put it up here. Whoop. Put it up here and see how bad it looks. Okay. Well, it's pretty big, I ain't gonna lie. It's pretty big. I don't know if I like it. I gotta think about that. I feel like it's a little big. Alright, let's move it. Let's go look at that other house over here that we were looking at. Okay. That's a uh, decent one, but it's not the best. Let's see. Let me see. What do we got here? These aren't the best either. I think we already put the best looking house over there somewhere. Hmm. 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 Let me see. That's big, but I don't really like that. Hmm. Oh, that's right. I got houses over here too. Don't need to forget about these. Do they look good? Don't look bad. That's decent. Decent. Okay, let me see what we got here. Okay. What does this one look like? Oh, I like that one. I think I'll put it at the top of the hill. Yeah. Yep. This one's the house for the top of the hill. Let me see. This should be it. This one. Okay, anything else attached? Nope. Okay. Did we get everything in it? Looks like it. This is just a billboard, so we're not worried about that. That one's got a swing set too. Okay, I just need to remember those are there. Alright, let's go put this over there somewhere on top of that hill. Get on over there. Kinda lost. Where am I? Oh, here we are. Alrighty, Control B. Left mouse click, left mouse click. Okay. Hopefully I didn't bump that little angle piece. There we go. Now we ain't gonna be able to keep the fence, but we will duplicate it. Control D and make another one. I think I bumped it. And let me see. It looks like it did it. Let's find out by moving it. Yep. Alright, just move that on out the way. Now, let's click back on this one. And where shall we put it? Are we gonna come up a road from this side to get to the house? I think that wouldn't be bad. Let me see. Should we come up? We're obviously gonna have probably another house here. Should we have some sort of road whips up there? We're gonna have some stuff here as well. We might even, like I said, start farm stuff here. We could start this house as the farm thing. Like this is the house on top of the hill. And then some of the farm stuff, and I don't know yet because I hadn't decided. Parts of it's going to be around this hill. We won't go all the way over there. We'll keep it at a certain distance. We'll keep that strip probably mostly clear unless we put a house and then behind the house is farm stuff. But chances are we're going to put regular houses here and then it'll be separate from them over there. Or we might not put it that far. We may only put one more house here. I don't know yet, or two. We'll see. And then remember I had this one here because it was pretty decent. And maybe gonna have it going into some farm stuff. Um, Obviously This will dead end. This is gonna have to be some sort of trees because we got this cereal place, I think it is. And then we can come up close. We just don't want to get right on top of it. We'll have to have, some room. But we can come like to here and see, we can have that. That can be a field. If depending on how we put the house, we can have a field. This ain't gonna be here, obviously. Um, Move it out the way. This won't be here. But you get the point. I better lift that up because we'll never find it. Okay. But see, some of this is gonna be can be a field on a hill. See, and then we'll be across from the main farm, my main farm. So this can be a place where you can start working toward. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna put the house probably on the hill, and then on the back side, on this side, we'll start farmlands, and this side's gonna be all the regular houses that don't have farms, that don't have fields rather. So if we put this here, and they came, we could have two driveways too, because once they get to here, they can come up. They can come up this, up right here, just a little bit, and come up the hill somehow. Get to the front. Let me make a dirt road thing. Just something to think about. Let me see. Something like that, whatever. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just something saying something's coming this way. Okay, now let's say that's the case and they come up, uh and that's their, say they drive up next to their place, you know, and they can see down over everything. Obviously, it's going to come down a little because we got to level it, or up, either way. Probably down. And they got all this stuff in the yard. We can move that a little bit. What in the world is that? Okay, so, and then we can have some trees here. I want some trees. And we're probably going to put, we might could put another house. I don't know. Should we put one right here? I'll think about it. I'm not sure. But see, then, if they can come up here to get to this house, but they can also go out on the other side somehow, and they're going to be going this way to their fields. See, their fields are going to be all out here. I don't know how many they're going to have, at least a few. We might do a house over here somewhere that has some fields, and then this house has some fields here, and then this house maybe has one here and a couple here, kind of in this section. You know what I'm saying? What I might do, just to draw some sort of line, let me put it on rock, I guess, just to signify what I'm thinking. Maybe some form of farms. Let me back off. Trying to see where I'm at here. And then this one's gonna have to have farms. So maybe it goes somewhere there. Well, and then we'll have a house maybe over here, and there's some sort of farming in this section. I don't know how big. We'll have to see what it looks like. And we're gonna take it where the best place is. And this is not painted down to stay. This is just looking and saying, okay, well, if we did this, what would we have? You know. Okay. Because we could do different types of build, you know, multiple fields. So, we'll see. We ain't permanently siding on fields right now, but I am going to put a house here. Alright, so what we're going to do is pick the level. I'm going to bring it down some. I don't want the hill quite that high. So we're going to click on this. We're going to click here. Probably I'm going to bring it down at least to here. And then we'll roll up to here. That's on that. That's there. And we're going to see what we got here. Okay, that ain't bad. Bring it on down to there. Get this up to here. Get everybody situated nicely. Alrighty. I'm going to get where I can see better. Not going to have the fence there. We'll have some other sort of fence if we need it. We're going to at least come to there on the back side. And we're going to come around. We're going to make this bigger, make this job a little easier. Always go past the house a little bit because when you slope, you need that room to do it. Alright. Not going to slope right now. I'm just getting this house in the position. Alrighty. Bringing it around. Okay. Plenty. Perfect. Now we're going to adjust these edges back to what we need. We'll get it on down. Alright. Let me see. Some of that got knocked too far, did it? Let's fix it. We're going to bring it on over. There we go. Alright. Trying to get it a decent slope because I don't want it. I don't like it like straight up and down. I don't really like that. Let's get rid of this fence. Did I duplicate that one? I think I did. Let me look. What was it? 28? Did I duplicate it? Yeah, I think I did. Should have one up here somewhere. Let's just duplicate it again and move it. Alright, get that out of the way. Now we got this halfway done. Alright, so that's too far. So we need to move it. We gotta make it far enough. We ain't gonna fight with this. There we go. Okay. We can always put that down on the ground and not worry about that. We gotta move it all anyway. Alright, let's click on the house and get it back on there. Move it down so we can see where we need to put it. If we go by one of these things, we'll have to see. So if we go by that, then all of it's still not right, but it's closer to right. Let me see. Some of it's going to have to just be moved because they didn't put it that way, which is no big deal. But we're not worried about all that right now. Some of it's just going to have to be moved. I don't know why they got that like that. Let me move this over just a bit. Okay. That's decent. We can individually move all this stuff. It's not that big a deal. As long as it ain't XML, you can move it. Should be fine. Right there. Alrighty. Click on there. As soon as it touches. Now this needs to go up. Problem is they separated it. Yeah, it's way on down. Alright. Some of this must not be flat. Alright, let's click on this. Click. Is there no? They got it separate. Alright. Soon as that touches. Oh, they got them all separate. Fine. I don't like it when they do that. Trying to get where I can see it. So when the legs are up, we'll be through. Alrighty. There we go. And we need this down. Okay. Everything else looks pretty much okay. This stuff is fine. Are they floating? A little bit. I didn't think they were, but they are. Slightly. This is floating. Alright. Move all this down. And bring the ladder till it touches the ground. You don't want it floating. And I think we're all pretty much good on that. The rest of this should be alright. It's not quite touching the ground. Alright, that's good. Alrighty. Well, we put everything down. Now we can get rid of this fence. Let me see. Alrighty. Now we can move the mailbox because obviously it's going to be down here. At the end of the driveway. Probably. I don't know. It's got to be where they can be. The mail lady can deal with it. We'll see. Nothing's permanent with that. Alright. What is this? We'll worry about that later. That's not important. It's just a sign, ain't it? Okay. We'll just put that here as well. Just to keep up with it. Alrighty. So, let's redraw this again. Click off of there. Click on this. Control R. Come on back through there. Hit Control R. Get rid of that. Okay, for now, that's just basically what we're showing what it's gonna do. Then they're gonna have either a view here or we will connect in some way for them to get to the other side. I don't know yet. We may put some sort of way down. We'll see. I'm not sure yet. But I think, what house do we need? Let me see. Is this a different one? Yeah. Oh, I think we had that one over there. Yeah. This one I thought was down at the bottom down there, wasn't it? No? Maybe not. No, it wasn't. It was in the middle, I think. I can't even see. This one. Wasn't it that one? Yeah, that's the one it was. Okay. Well, I guess what we'll do then is call that an episode here. Um, yeah, I'm not sure. Let me erase. I don't want this here now just yet. We know what we decide we might do, but we don't know exactly how we're going to paint it, all the field stuff yet. So I'm going to get rid of that for now. Like so. And basically, again, you just hit Control R on the grass area and it'll take it, or you can find it in the list over there where we showed you here. Just find it in the list and you can do it from there. However you want to do it. Control R just makes it easier, just faster. It's a mailbox. I was wondering what that was. Alright, so we got plenty of land there that's nice. That's why I wanted to do fields there, because it's pretty nice, and I don't think it'd be good to do just other stuff. I'd rather have fields there. But I think that's gonna be it. We're gonna call it an episode on this one here. We will add stuff to this one later. We may put some sort of fencing. We may not. I don't know yet. It's definitely gonna have trees. And there's always room for changes later and decorating and flowers and all that stuff. We probably might have their driveway be a double or something. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. But for now, I think that's going to be it for this episode. And let's cook off of that. I don't want that on. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to catch you on the next one. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, turn on your notification bell if you want to receive a notification every time I post a video. Goodbye, everybody.